Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Miss Luna Bay, and today we are talking about the most important component when it comes to manifestation. And honestly, in my world, it is the foundation, okay, for my character, who I am, my lifestyle, the way I think, my mental, anything in my world is driven by this one component. The component is self-concept. Self-concept is how you view yourself, how you speak to yourself, how you create things, and how you maneuver through life and how you see life, okay? So if you speak to yourself highly every single day, that is going to draw in that frequency and it's going to match you with all of your desires. Now, if you wake up and you are not happy and you're sad, you start off your day with negative talk. Negative self-talk is huge, guys. Like, we need to change that. We need to start speaking highly of ourselves. So if you wake up and you already have that negative mindset, you are setting the mold for how your day is going to be. We are so blessed that we get to have a brand new day every single day, to start over, to revisit, to redo, and not only just redo, but create. Not like we're going back in the past kind of thing. No, it's a brand new day. And so that's the beauty of self-concept. You can change any day, anytime, right now. If you choose to change how you view yourself, because it starts with self-concept, things will change in your life. You will achieve, you will attract what it is that you are seeking, what it is that you want. If it's a loved one, if it's just bettering yourself in general, like, change the way you speak to yourself and you will already start a brand new journey. Instead of looking at yourself in the mirror and not appreciating that version of you and just tearing you down, change it. Start to look at yourself as if you were the best thing that's ever happened. Like, you are here. It's your birthright to live a happy life. There isn't a one size fits all. Like, society has this, like, oh, you gotta look like this, you gotta have this financial status, you gotta be married, you gotta have this and that. No, it's you don't have to live by what society thinks. It's what you think and what makes you happy. So say you want to get off of social media, be off grid, build a house on the mountains. Like, if that's what makes you happy, pursue that. Pursue that. And how you view yourself while you are trying to manifest anything is what's going to be the driven component. It is what is going to get you to your destination. So for instance, if you already have a better self-concept, because sometimes, like, the people that are in here, if your self-concept is on point, meaning like you have a good base foundation, because everybody gets tested, okay? Everybody's day gets tested. I mean, I have an amazing self-concept. I'm confident in who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know that I am capable of getting and achieving and doing everything and anything that I desire. So if I put my mind onto something, I achieve it. I get it. I get the job done. Sometimes I have bad days too, where I'm just like, oh, I'm not feeling the prettiest, or I'm not going to sit there and tear myself down and be like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to feel beautiful. No, absolutely not. I mean, like, even at my worst, like, I have trained myself. It's not even in training. I just see myself as, like, this amazing human being. My self-worth is not based on an image. It's not based on just a moment in my life. It's every day, and every day I am happy being this person, being Luna, being this amazing, bright person that I know I have such good to offer and bring to people. Look at yourself as like that, like that you are the best, that you are a light. You bring love and light to people's worlds. Your world. Your world is more important. You are the yes in your life, you know? This world has so much no's, it's so much negativity already, like, and I'm not even affirming that. I'm just saying, you know, let's talk like as if it's past tense, whatever. You want to change, the world, it starts with you. How you view you is how others will start viewing you as well. You know, so if you see yourself as high value, your self-worth is high, and you know who you are and what you're capable of, people around you, your circle, will have no choice but to view you like that, to view you as higher up or higher, whatever. I don't even want to say it's higher up or higher, like whatever. It's just like, they will treat you with respect. If you respect yourself, if you look at yourself and you're like, I'm worthy, because you are worthy, people will have no choice but to treat you with self-worth, with respect, you know? So your self-concept has to be on point when it comes to anything that you are doing in life. You have to be confident. You have to know who you are. And it is okay if you are at a position still that you're still trying to figure out who you are. You're like, say like you're this is your first time stumbling on like self-concept. What is self-concept? It is okay to not know who you are too, you know? Have compassion with yourself, but strive, try, push, persist to viewing yourself as a different light, trying to be a better person. There's so many books on here, on YouTube or in the world in general. There's so many books that talk about self-concept and how to be more confident, how to be more secure, how to be a better friend, how to be a better you know, because I'm gonna tell you right now, motivation goes away, dedication goes away. The only thing that we do have is self-concept. Consistency can go up and down. You have to just view yourself as you are it. You are here for a reason. It's not a competition between anybody else. It's literally you against you, and you have a right to live an abundant life. It is your birthright to live an abundant life, to have everything that your heart desires. You did not come to this world to live a bad life. Okay? It's how you see things. Like a perfect example was, I'm not the one, but I was listening to, I overheard a conversation. I was at a restaurant, and it was like two younger ladies. One was talking about how she got engaged, and the other one's like, oh, I just will never find a good man. No, you're literally affirming that. No, you will find a great man. You exist. Are you a great woman? And if you're not a great woman, well, we got to reevaluate. We got to fix that. If you're not a great man, we got to reevaluate. Doing self-concept. And it all starts with what you say. Your mouth has power. What you think has power. What your thoughts create. So if you're going to sit here and you are going to view yourself as like, I can never have the love of my life. I can never marry a good guy. There's no good men out there. There's no good women out there. That is your self-concept. That's part of your self-concept. You have to affirm differently. I attract the best people in my life. I attract the love of my life. I attract phenomenal relationships. I attract great business deals. I'm always attracting the best. I am abundant. Like, how you speak to yourself is the seed. Okay? So if you plant seeds every single day, they will blossom. Stop effing yourself over with the way you speak, because your mouth, your thoughts, your mouth has power. So if you're going to sit here and talk negative about yourself or about others or about anything, I'm telling you, that energy gets projected into the universe. You get that back. Karma is real. I believe in that. Like, stop talking bad about people. Start focusing on yourself. Figure out who it is that you are. Focus on you and what you bring to the table, who you are. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm telling you, look up self-concept, okay? Because once you do, and once you realize that it all starts with you, you are the change, you will be able to inspire others naturally. It's going to be like a ripple effect, because you're going to be so secure in who you are that other people will literally be like, how is this person walking around so happy, so abundantly? Because a lot of the times people think it's looks, like, oh, she dresses nice. Guys, I'm an influencer. I am a model, okay? So I've met so many beautiful people that literally, they're the most beautiful people and they think they're ugly, or because their self-concept is not aligned, okay? Because you're not here to look like Sally Lou or Billy Bob. You're not. You're here to look like you and be the best version of you. I believe in anything, like if changing your appearance makes you happy, I'm all about it. If it makes you happy, if it makes you a better person, I'm all about it. I'm literally anti anything negative, anything that causes anybody harm or anything like that. Like, I'm telling you, because it is, number one, karma. Number two, it comes back to you. That type of energy, if you project that out to the world, it's going to come right back. So if you view yourself in a light, you're going to attract light. You're going to attract people that think and view life like you. And if you are constantly viewing yourself in the highest vibration, people will look up to that. It's like an automatic thing. They're going to want to be like you, and they're going to react like you, and they're going to vibrate in the same frequency as you. And it's not every day that you meet, people. Like, you can't base your self-concept on other people's validation, because everybody is a walking little trauma. So you focus on your self-concept, and the people that are meant to be in your life will just flock over. And even the ones that are not, like, their self-concept isn't aligned, they will either disappear, it won't work out, like the universe will filter for you, because it is hard for a miserable person who hasn't done self-concept work to be around somebody that is confident, secure, isn't talking negatively about another person. Like, I always know when somebody's self-concept is not aligned, because they love comparing, they love talking about others, because it makes them feel better to bring another person down. It makes their depression, their self, like, I'm telling you, and depression to me is literally something that, it's a pattern that you're constantly doing, and you have to break that pattern. Okay, whatever it is, you wake up and you tell yourself you're sad, or your thoughts are negative. Break the pattern. It all, like I said, it all stems down to self-concept. Now, here is a way to like work on that. If you are somebody that stumbled upon my video and you're like, oh my God, like, I'm always talking negative about myself. I'm never giving myself, like, I'm never graceful with myself. I'm never giving myself compassion. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is how you start. Start off little by little, okay? It's baby steps, because self-concept is for life. It's the way you view yourself. You're gonna need, every day you work on your self-concept. So I would suggest, doing affirmations, number one. If you catch yourself doubting or feeling weird or like talking negative to yourself, I would always affirm, okay, like, no, I am abundant, I am love, I am an amazing human being, I attract the best people, because you do. You're here watching this video because you obviously attracted this. It just is. So number two, like, what I would do to change my self-concept is I would read, self-concept books. I would literally read about it, how to be better, how-tos you can look it up on YouTube too, And number three, this really has helped me so much tremendously. Like the 8 hours subconscious training on here, there's various, okay? There is so many different types of self-concept like nighttime subconscious, like right before, subliminals kind of thing, like right before you go to sleep, you put on like this 8-hour like subconscious affirmation soundtrack kind of thing. It's like 8 hours, and your subconscious picks it up, because it's your subconscious that holds these internal like defaulted like negative self-talk kind of thing. It's negative. It could be negative. Sometimes you think you're the best thing ever, and I'm not saying this in the cocky way, and if you are cocky about yourself, so be it. I'd rather you be walking around talking about I'm the best than like negative, but it's like, self-concept is not a cocky thing. It's not bringing somebody down or being better than anybody. It's literally you being better, a better version of you. So don't get those two twisted either, because I'm not trying to have you walk around being like, I am better than you. No, I'm just not trying to have you be better yourself, better you, a better version of you every single day, and wake up smiling, okay? Wake up feeling better. Eat better. I'm telling you, when your self-concept is aligning, you'll know it, because you'll start drinking more water. You'll start like listening to better music. You just find quality. It's like quality. You'll start to want to hang out with like different people, because sometimes all of a sudden the people that like you hang out with, if their self-concept is not aligned, they're not gonna match the new you, the new version of you, the confident you. They're going to look at you as if like, oh, but it's like, you are working on you. You're becoming a better version of you, and it is okay. And sometimes you just have to focus. No, not sometimes. You just have to focus on you and becoming the best version of you. And these people will either conform. They'll either, walk out, or they'll change themselves, or like you'll inspire them. They'll work on them. But your job is not to worry about that. It's to worry about you and working on becoming the best version of you. And I'm telling you, once you do see yourself in this different light, you're going to be your biggest cheerleader. There's nothing in the way. There's no hurdle. There's no circumstance that's going to like make you feel that you can't achieve anything when your self-concept is aligned. You just know it. You just are a confident, you put yourself in situations where you're blessed. You are blessed, and everything works out. Everything works. And if it's not working, you still persist. You don't give up on yourself, So to me, the most important component when it comes to life is your self-concept. It's what you are saying to yourself in the mirror, what you are telling yourself every single day. It's the moments that you are in freaking doubt, you start talking negatively. It's how you like aid yourself. The moments that you start thinking, oh, I can't. No, guys, there was a year where I would tap myself. It was actually the timing that like me and my ex-boyfriend, like we broke up. I felt so insecure about myself. There's other things that happened that I just felt so insecure, because I was like, why doesn't this person love me? I started to internalize that. And then I'm like, no, there is nothing wrong with breaking up. There's nothing wrong with a person being in your life for a season. And there's nothing wrong with me. There isn't. It just did not work out. We're two different people. I'm going to continue being an amazing human being that I am. And if it works out, that I find a new person, great. If it doesn't, I'm still an amazing human being. Like, it doesn't change. The new person that walks in isn't going to make me Luna. I am Luna, and I am secure, and I'm amazing, and I bring so much to the table. I am fully aware of who I am. My self-concept is aligned, and I always get what I want. Okay? And that's who you need to be. You need to be the best version of you for you, because that you are the only thing that matters. And how you view you. You spoil you. You are the yes. And you can. You can, and you can, and you will. And you always will. I hope that you got as much information out of this video. And if you need me to do another self-concept video, I will, on one more broken down. because I do go like all over the place. Because honestly, you guys, to me, I'm talking to one person, like not really one person because there's many people viewing this, but it's like a sit down at my house, like we're like besties kind of thing. And that's how I do my life, you know, like I want you guys to feel like you are close to me and that you are getting a one-on-one. So anyways, if you have any comments, anything you want to ask, please feel free to comment down below. I do read all the comments, and please like and share this video. I love making these videos for you guys. I literally do. And honestly, sometimes I make these videos for me, you guys. That is literally, sometimes like some of these videos are for me, where I remind myself to not give up, to know who the heck I am. Because guys, we get a new day every single day. Life is like all over the place. So if you have one thing that's consistent, which is who you are, if you know who you are, we're on to something. Okay, I love you so much. I believe in you. If you need anything, please comment. I love you. Bye.